Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first ever in-person KyvernoCon. Yes. Today we've got a lot of different things that we're celebrating. We're going to celebrate our community. We're going to celebrate the journey of this project. Just started off as being a simple idea, and now here we are all of these years later, being one of CNCF's most active projects. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm going to pass it off to Jim.
Thank you, Courtney. So welcome, everyone, and just a few quick things about Kyverno. So a lot of you, of course, if you're using this project, you might know a little bit about its history.
Slide doesn't seem to be wanting to work.
That's all right. Yes, so Kyverno started in 2019 as a project at Nirmata, right? And this was part of our commercial solution, but then we ended up outsourcing it, donated it to CNCF in 2020. And the whole problem we were trying to solve, like many of you are, is how do you, if you're managing fleets of clusters or even just a few clusters, Kubernetes being designed for developers, operators, security teams to all collaborate on the same platform, how do you make sure that they are able to all do their work and work together without kind of tripping on each other's toes, right? So that's where policies and governance come in. And Kyverno, for those of you who might know, is a Greek word for to govern. So what we wanted to do was make it really, really easy for Kubernetes admins to govern and manage clusters at scale. And I said manage because for us, policy is not just about validation and security, but it's also to automate operations, right? And this is where Kyverno really comes through in a lot of different use cases, everything from cost optimization to security policies, to other types of things you can do with it. And it covers the full life cycle of resource management. Since then, we've also extended Kyverno to work outside of Kubernetes. So some of you are already using Kyverno for things like Terraform. We have sessions at KubeCon where Shalva was one of our maintainers, and I are going to talk about Kyverno Everywhere, where we'll also show about Kyverno for authorization. So lots of interesting things happening with the project, and super excited to kind of see that growth. The other thing happening is, as of course Kyverno has evolved, so has Kubernetes, right? So Kubernetes now has native policies, which is fantastic, because you can run policies now directly in the API server, and Kyverno fully embraces that and builds on top of that. So our newer policy types, which we have introduced with 115 and 116, are all based on the Common Expression Language, or CEL, which is native to Kubernetes, used in many different areas. And we're also extending that cleanly so that you can start with a built-in policy, but then add on Kyverno features when you need it. So lots of interesting things happening. Come check out the talks. Of course, we have a great agenda today, and we're hear from a lot of the community. So super excited about that, but also come check out the other talks at KubeCon, come by our booths. Courtney, I think, has a few words on the community and some of the other things, so I'll hand back to her.
Yeah, so just a really important note. Everybody here has starred our GitHub repo, and that means so much to us. We've got over 7,000 stars on just the Kyverno repo and almost 9,000 on all of our combined repos. And we're just growing continuously every single day, so please check out our other repos if you can. The community really is the heart of our project. We see people from around the world joining us. We had hundreds, almost thousands of people join our virtual event, and since having that event, we've had people from around the globe in troves listen to all of those talks. So it's really, really important that people contribute to our project as well. We have 400 plus contributors just to the Kyverno project, and then we have all of our other repos as well. Chainsaw is a very popular repo that a lot of people contribute to, and those contributions mean the world to us. So thank you so much if you've ever contributed code, if you've ever contributed a blog post, if you've shared things on social media about what we do. It's incredibly important because you're helping other people like yourself find solutions to the same problems that you have, and that becomes a shared experience for everyone. We do have a very inclusive community, so don't be shy. One of the biggest things we want you to do today is actually to connect with other people. We do need to give a very big thank you to Nirmata. They're the creators of Kyverno, and they are our main sponsor for this event today. So if you see people walking around with a Nirmata t-shirt on, please stop, talk to them. They've got a lot of new AI things and features that you're going to be very interested in that have been built over the top of Kyverno. And then we do need to announce this is a CNCF organized event, and as such, we are held by the Code of Conduct for CNCF. You can scan this QR code for more information about that, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Treat others as you would like to be treated, welcome people into the community, and be kind. Other than that, we're going to, if you need any type of translation, there's a QR code for that also. You can find it on the website. Follow the instructions and you'll get translation on your phone. If you have any issues with that, you can get more information downstairs at the information desk. We have a complete schedule today. We'll try to stay on track with schedule times. So if you need to leave and you have a talk that you want to come back to, if somebody finishes early, we will wait for their talk time to begin, so you won't miss any sessions. Also, connect with each other, take photos of speakers, share them on social media. This is a huge thing for people who have the courage to get up on this stage and talk. We should celebrate everything that they do. So please, please do support people in that way. And finally, we'll have a break at 10:10 this morning. There's refreshments just outside the door. They will be there all morning long. They'll serve some small breakfast refreshments as well. And then we break for lunch at 12:30. Lunch is going to be downstairs on the very first floor, so we're going to go all the way down in Hall B1. And that's it for us today. We're going to kick off the day with the one and only Victor Farsik. Come on up.